Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the full moon energies reading for the full moon in Gemini on December 7th. Now, these readings are for the full moon energies in and around December 7th and leading up until December 23rd on the new moon. I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you'd like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody that you can check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here. You can also check out the mid-month readings, and you can also check out the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. Just making sure I pressed record. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message. What are the energies for the full moon in Gemini on December 7th, 2022? 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. One more, please. All right. So we have the Temperance card, the Sun card, the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Emperor. So it does appear that this full moon energy for the collective has us feeling very balanced, definitely in our purpose at this time. We're definitely receiving messages from the spirit, feeling this harmonious vibe in the atmosphere here, and it does appear this is a great time to work on opening your heart, work on your intuition, but this energy is really going to facilitate us balancing realms, if you will, having one foot planted in the physical and one foot in the spirit. So and this is really a time where we can spread our wings and really have our manifestations take flight here in this. It's like this new day is dawning with this moon cycle here. And then we have the sun. So there we're going to be receiving enlightenment, downloads, things like this. But this is a joyous time. There's a lot of potential for success during this moon cycle, but we're feeling very positive, lighthearted, open-hearted, lightness of being, and we're really feeling the warmth of the divine as we move through this moon cycle. And we have the 4 of Swords. So during this moon cycle and from now leading up until the 23rd, this is a great time to recoup, as the last couple moon cycles were kind of doozies, if I can use that term. So this is speaking about the importance of meditation and contemplating your next move and things like this. This is also going to help you harness this energy to meditate. And this is a season of attracting, like when people use the term law of attraction, or setting your manifestations, things like this. Whatever you set into motion is going to be magnetized towards you, provided you take the proper steps after you set your manifestations. We set our manifestations, but we have to make steps towards those things and towards those goals for the universe to co-create with us here. And at the bottom, we have the Emperor. So this is definitely a time, like I said, with the harmony, to come into the harmony of the law and the order of the universe. Now, it is a chaotic system, but within that chaos, the chaos is its own order. So coming into alignment with that is really going to provide us with a lot of power moving forward. And like I said, this moon is ripe with potential for power, for a level up in whatever field you happen to be working in. But really, this is a great time to harness your own power and become the authority figure in your life moving forward. So we'll get a little bit more. Please give us 3 cards for what are the energies in and around this full moon on December 7th and leading up until December 23rd. 3 cards, please. Thank you. 2 more cards, please. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Hermit card. So it does appear that love is in the air, if that is something that you are trying to bring about in your reality here. So we have the Queen of Cups. So again, with this balance, this moon is giving us the opportunity. Now, we have to step into these opportunities, but giving us the opportunity for this emotional balance and really feeling in the flow of things as we move forward. Your intuition is definitely going to be on a high. The King of Cups, your spirituality, whatever your practice may be, is really going to come into play here. And I would definitely say utilize that. And with the King of Cups is also offering more emotional stability and balance here. And really moving forward with a lot of love and compassion as we're moving towards our Nine of Cups. So there's this dream come true, and it's I get the sense with the Nine of Cups is like, okay, the party is about to begin. This guy's got 9 cups ready to go. So this is this dream come true, and again, there is this potential for satisfaction and contentment, but we have to make these proper steps towards these energies. And then we have the Lover's card. So for some of us, this moon cycle is definitely going to mark a crossroads. But also, like I said earlier, there is love in the air. There is an atmosphere of harmony taking place, which makes a really great environment for love connections to come together, and this falls right underneath the Two of Cups. So there is some sort of love, romance vibes in the air, and so if you find that opportunity, the moment is very ripe for that. And then we have at the bottom the Hermit card. So we definitely need to be doing a our soul searching at this time, seeking inner guidance, really going within and having our inner heart be our guide. Because even though there is love in the air, there is going to be moments where we're going to want to be alone. You almost have to be alone to really meditate in the right way. So we are going to be withdrawing within ourselves to do a lot of this energy work here. Now, it's not all alone, because there is definitely some love atmosphere, and with the seasons upon us, definitely spending time with family, hopefully in a loving environment, things like this. This is the Thoth deck. Please give us 3 cards for what do we need to keep an eye out for, what do we need to be mindful for, or potentially watch our back for during this full moon on December 7th and leading up until December 23rd. 3 cards, please. All right. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Discs, the Devil card, and the 3 of Cups. So the 6 of Swords, in this deck, they are definitely calling it science. But with any moon phase that takes place, there is a transition taking place in the energy, and these are always a rite of passage in moving forward, ascending. And on this card, they call this card science in this. So there's an element of you want to have a balance between your rational, logical processes and dreaming big, really going with the tug of the heart here and finding this balance. It appears that balance is kind of key for things to work in our favor here. So it's definitely wanting us to keep those 2 elements of ourself in proper balance. And this is also going to help facilitate this romantic, harmonious energy. And here we have the 3 of Discs, or the 3 of Pentacles. So this is definitely asking us to be about our manifestations and implement what we know we need to do to bring these manifestations to fruition. And so that includes setting the manifestation, but also taking the necessary steps after that to achieve the manifestation. And what usually happens is we set our manifestations, and then the universe presents us with opportunities to step towards our goal here. So definitely paying attention to that. And then we have the Devil card. So the Devil card definitely speaks of sexuality, and there's definitely that is involved in romantic connections. So this tempting vibes going on here. Perhaps there is some shadow work that needs to be done in order to step into this energy. And a lot of times the devil is speaking about like this raw power here. So definitely be aware that this moon cycle is going to bring about a lot of power that may at some points be a little uncomfortable, but it is moving us towards our ultimate goal. And at the bottom, we have the Three of Cups here, and they're calling this abundance, and rightfully so, because we're headed towards our abundance, provided we take the proper steps. And like I said, this moon cycle is ripe for your manifestations to come to fruition. So definitely set those. This is also speaking of collaborations, friendships, things like this. So again, we have this friendship, collaborations, celebrations, things like this, which are definitely going to be part of this season moving forward. All right. Please give us 3 cards. How can we best utilize these full moon energies on December 7th? How can we best utilize the energy of the full moon? 3 cards, please. Thank you. The Justice card. The Empress. And the 9 of Swords. Interesting. And I just have to add, there are a lot of major arcanas on the table right now, so there is definitely a fated, destined energy surrounding this moon cycle. And at the bottom, we have another one, which is the Death card. So, with the Justice card, the Spirit is definitely asking us to move forward with our truth, follow our heart, and also recognize the cause and effect of things. And this is speaking of our manifestations, and how we can cause change, but we have to step into the effect. It's also speaking of proper balance and equilibrium during this time. And this person is coming home and kicking off their shoes and kind of giving themselves a little R&R with a little foot rub here. And I never noticed this about this card, but she has on a kind of a fancy dress, and there is a man's, a white button-up shirt. It doesn't have to be a man's button-up shirt, but there is a button-up shirt over here in the corner. So this person does not appear to be alone. So more with this potentially romantic, tempting energy here, and it does appear to it's kind of saying lean into that. And then we have the Empress card. So really take these opportunities when they come around, really move forward with an abundance mindset, and nurture these manifestations. And how we nurture them is by stepping into these opportunities and potentials when they present themselves. And this is also a card that speaks of stability. And this is also a good time, as the card depicts here, of healing past wounds, healing past traumas, and things like this. And then we have the 9 of Swords. So, and this is quite a depiction here. So, healing from these, definitely these shadow elements. And like I said, this is going to be kind of a powerful energy. So there are going to be moments where we might have these feelings of worry or fear or some anxiety, or the feeling like the whole universe is weighing down on us. There might even be some nightmares the way this card is depicted here. But do know that this is temporary, and we can handle these with balance and focusing on this abundant mindset. And at the bottom, we have the Death card. So this is definitely marking a profound change. This moon cycle is this beginning of a chapter type of energy. And this is going to set us into large transformational energy. So really, again, leaning into this transformation, leaning into the transition. If we resist, it will be a little bit painful, but the Spirit is asking us to lean into this and let go of any attachments concerning that and leaning into this. And I do apologize for the glare right there. Okay, how can we best harness this full moon on December 7th, 2022? How can we best harness the moon and its energies? So we have another King of Cups here. Ooh, all right. And the Fool card. All right. Those did not hesitate to come out. All right, we have the King of Cups, the Fool card, the Seven of Wands, and at the bottom, I don't know if I can scoot this up a little bit, we have the Eight of Wands. So with the King of Cups, again, staying emotionally balanced, being having this diplomatic attitude towards ourselves, but also in a compassionate way. We're not being so hard on ourselves, but we are being diplomatic and being about our business or our practice, our ritual, our whatever it is that your path is, really being about that in a real way. And then we have the Fool card. So again, this is definitely marking a beginning. The old chapter is closing. This new chapter is beginning. And I feel like that's kind of the theme for definitely December, and most likely it will ring true in the second half of December readings as well. But the Spirit is asking us to take this leap of faith on our manifestations, on our rituals and our practices, and saying, dream big. The potentials are endless, especially when we start this new chapter kind of phase. So move spontaneously and really move forward with this free-spirited energy, and don't let the powerful energy of the moon bog you down, because it may, if you let it get under your skin or get under your hat, however you want to word that. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So definitely persevering. There might be a necessity to be somewhat of a protective mode concerning our energy, concerning what we tell others about what we're doing. You may want to keep some things to yourself during this time. And again, you may feel this poke and prod from the universe. But it's like this poke and prod and this sleepless night, perhaps some worries, are there to help us recalibrate and redirect our energies here. So this is definitely coming in for our benefit, even though it may not feel that way. But again, this is a powerful moon, and it's ripe with potential. And at the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands. So things definitely start moving pretty quick after this moon. And the universe, the Spirit, however you word that, is asking us to take action here. And here on this card is who is that? Samson, yes. Pushing these pillars away and basically tearing down this temple. So there may be some old structures that need to be torn down in order to build anew and really start this chapter. So there may be some things that need to be shed. This is also speaking about communication, so definitely communicate your feelings with others in potentially a romantic way, but also be open to receive communication as well. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what are the energies of the full moon on December 7th and leading up until December 23rd. There's a funny card in there. All right. All right. We'll go ahead and put that there. I know it doesn't show up as well. Let's scoot up. All right. So we have the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands again, and the Temperance Angel again. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. So the King of Swords, and this king has a crow on his shoulder here. So you're definitely moving forward with your truth, finding, provided we do take the necessary steps, we're finding more mental clarity and mental power here. So again, this is a ripe moon for this. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So definitely not divulging all your plans to people, kind of keeping some things to yourself. And really protecting your sense of security at this time is going to be important. And then we have the Eight of Wands again. So do expect some sort of communication. Be open to communication, but also be open to give communication. We can't always sit back and wait for communication. Sometimes we have to make that first step, which is hard, I know. But the Spirit is really coming in and saying, communicate, because things are going to start moving pretty fast here. And then we have the Temperance Angel again. I love this card. So definitely there is the potential to find more balance and harmony during this moon cycle, even though, and I feel like this kind of energy of the Nine of Swords is kind of that like night of the full moon. There's going to be some just kind of intense energy. That doesn't mean it's bad. It really is about how we process this energy, and that determines kind of how it lands for us. But definitely connecting with your spirit guides, and this is our time collectively to spread our wings and really take flight here. And with the Two Cups here, this is mixing something up. This is us really mixing up our manifestations here, creating something new. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords here. So again, with truth, really coming forward with truth. And this is also speaking of breakthroughs of truth. So there may be a truth that reveals itself to you, and that might be in part why this Nine of Swords is here, is because there might be a truth that comes to the surface that might be unpleasant, or it might just throw you for a loop. It might be great, but it kind of comes out of left field. And so the Spirit is putting that there so that you can be ready to traverse that. All right. Please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave everyone with for what are the full moon energies for the full moon in Gemini on December 7th and leading up until December 23rd? 3 cards, please. Thank you. We have another King of Swords. And at the bottom, we have another Emperor here. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here. And this is asking us to really cultivate these manifestations. That means not only do we have to plant the seed, but we have to tend to the crop. And then when the crop is ripe, we have to collect the crop here. So just planting the seed isn't enough. Just setting manifestations isn't enough. We actually have to do this extra legwork in order for these things to come in. But like I said, this season is ripe for that. So definitely take this long-term view towards your manifestations. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is definitely speaking to me of more balance, balancing our light and our dark, and really making it clear what we want. Not so much focusing on what we don't want, but really making it very clear, this is what I want, and I don't want to settle for less. So definitely be direct in your manifestations. Dream big. And then again, we have the King of Swords. So definitely coming forward with your truth. Part of dreaming big is letting your truth out of the cage here and letting it fly, and finding more intellectual and mental power and clarity as we move forward. Because, like I said, this moon is powerful one. This is and this is the type of moon that is going to be granting us power, provided we make the proper steps. Now, this isn't going to just be handed to us. Power is never just handed to you. You have to take the proper steps in utilizing this. But provided you do that, this puts us in the seat of power and the authority of our own life, and giving us this level up in whatever we are working in. And like I said earlier, this has the potential to put us into the flow and harmony with the law and order of the universe. Now, again, we have to step into these things. They're not just going to be handed to us. We set manifestations, and then we have to take the proper steps to have them come about. Whoa. And then again, we have the Hermit card. So we're starting to repeat a little bit. But definitely doing this introspective work, seeking inner guidance from our inner heart. A lot of times in doing this internal work, we need to be alone. So being alone, being withdrawn a little bit, and again, meditation is going to be key. And really letting the light of our heart be our guide here. This is where truth is really going to come into handy. Oh, man, the cards are falling all over the place. So, again, we have the Ace of Swords, and I'm just going to slide this underneath here, even though I already saw it. So we have the Ace of Swords. So like what I was just saying, moving forward with our truth. And this is this breakthrough moment where it's ripe for success here. So do take the proper steps. And here again, where was it? Right here. We have 3 of Pentacles here. So learning what we need to do and implementing our manifestations, implementing our intent here. And this is speaking about work and perhaps working in a team. And definitely when we're manifesting, we're working with the spirit here. We're co-creating with the universe. So this is the team, is you and the universe at this time. I'll try not to see what's underneath there. Oh, I just saw it. Oh, man. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. So our intuition is really going to be through the roof on this new moon. And this definitely marks this new chapter, new path for us moving forward. Now, I saw what was underneath here, so I have to take it. And the synchronicities in this reading is kind of through the roof. And we have another Temperance card. So we have 3 Temperance cards here. So again, finding more harmony, more balance, connecting with our spirit guides. And really stepping into our purpose. We have to step into it. Step into it with an open heart. Really spread your wings. Lean into this energy of this new moon. Moving forward. Oh, man. I saw it was underneath here. I wasn't going to take it, but it is a repeater. So underneath there, we have another Four of Pentacles here. So the Spirit is, again, highlighting the fact that there are some things you might want to keep to yourself. You might want to keep your energies kind of to yourself to a certain extent, and you don't want to just give your energy here and there. You really want it to be directed towards your manifestations. And I'm worried that if I slip this underneath here, I'm going to see another card. All right. Whoo! All right. So I want to send everyone a lot of love and encouragement for this full moon on December 7th in Gemini. This is a very powerful moon and may rock us a little bit, but provided we take the proper steps, that it will turn out to our benefit and we can harness this power here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. And until next time, everyone, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.